Hey everyone, so for today's video I'm doing an update video. So the most popular video on my channel is my Lush Herbalism review video, and I just wanted to kind of do a little update from 6 months because I have been using it for 6 months now, and I also wanted to compare the New Zealand one to the English one just in case there's anyone that likes to know the difference between the two. So the Herbalism Fresh Facial Cleanser is made of 100% natural ingredients. It will help with spots, grease, and will calm troubled skin. So this is the first one I used. So this is the New Zealand one. So hopefully that'll focus. So that is what the packaging looks like, and then it's got like information all around the edges here, and it says who's made this one. If you have never seen it before, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it looks very green and healthy. So you might see a little bit of grit. I think that's kind of like the almonds. Okay, so firstly, starting off with the review. I've been using it for 6 months, so I think that's a pretty positive start. Like I said in the last video I did on this product, it is not the holy grail of skincare. It is not getting rid of all of my problems. It's not completely freed me of acne. It's not completely gotten rid of greasy skin, but it does a really good job. So as much as you probably and I probably don't like to do this, I will come a bit closer so that you can kind of see my skin. It's not perfect. I will admit that it's not perfect. Like, I put a spot right here and I've got a few scars and stuff, but it is so much better than what it used to be. My skin was terrible. I made the mistake of trying really harsh chemically facials, which was really bad for my skin. I broke out a lot. I had really red, dry, itchy skin, and it was so bad. So that is why I decided to go for a natural alternative, just because I could not deal with having such badly treated skin. So I decided to go and try a Lush product, and I searched a little bit. I was looking for something that would help my specific skin type, and Herbalism just seemed to fit all of the criteria. It's about £9 or $20, which is quite a fair bit, but I do genuinely think it really has helped my skin. So all the things it listed about helping with spots, grease, and calming troubled skin. Spots, yeah, it has helped with spots quite a bit. Again, it's not gotten rid of them completely, but I do think it has stopped me from getting as many as I used to. I usually really only get like the very occasional proper breakout. Like, I'll have one at a time usually, or two maybe, but I very rarely have like a whole heap, which I think is really good because, you know, compared to what I used to have, it was really bad. So now it's a lot easier to manage. In terms of grease, I do really have pretty greasy skin. I wouldn't say it's helped it a whole heap. I think it is definitely more manageable and not as greasy as it used to be, because it used to be really bad, and it was really quite embarrassing. But I think because it's a little drying, the main issue areas are like T-zone. That's where I find it to be really dry, which is really weird because that's where a lot of people tend to be really oily. In terms of calming troubled skin, yeah, my skin isn't as bad as it used to be. Like I said, it used to be really, it got quite red quite a bit, just from being dry. And I do think it's helped pretty well. I wouldn't say that I've not had any issues whatsoever, because I do have really sensitive skin regardless, and so my skin likes to react badly to most things. But I think it's helped quite a fair bit, and I think, yeah, it just makes life so much easier with my skin. In saying that, I will not say that this will work the same for everyone. Everyone has completely different skin, so no product will work the same way for everyone. So keep that in mind, that it may not work the same way for you as it does for me, or as it might for the next person. It depends on your skin type, and for me personally this is really good for my skin, but for you, you know, if it doesn't do the things that you want it to, then it's not the one for you. Okay, so now to compare the English one and the New Zealand one. I first started off with the New Zealand one. That is what I did the original video on. That was on the New Zealand Herbalism product. In terms of the product itself, I don't think there is a huge difference. I think maybe the texture is slightly different. I think that the English one, to me, is a little grittier than the New Zealand one, which probably gives a better exfoliation, if that's something again that you're looking for. I think that the New Zealand one was a little softer in texture, and I think this one's just a little bit grittier. The main difference is the packaging. So as you can see here, the packaging is pretty different. This one kind of says on the top what it is. This one's more about talking about the ingredients. So on this one it tells you how to use here, and on this one again it tells you how to use there, but there's a little less in terms of instructions for some reason. Another difference that I've noticed is that I think the packaging is slightly different in texture. The packaging on the English ones feels a bit rougher than the New Zealand ones, although one of the English ones is rougher than the other English ones, so I don't know if that's just different areas have different packaging, or if they've just stopped using one packaging, if one's old, if one's new. But yeah, the New Zealand one is a lot smoother, and it makes me worry that because they have this thing where if you bring in 5 empty and clean bottles, that you will get a free face mask. So I don't know if I can bring them both in because they're from different countries and they're from, like, they've got different textures. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I have asked them, they said that they didn't think it would be a problem, but I haven't actually handed them in. So yeah, so I think they are basically the exact same. Only differences to me are the texture of the face mask itself and the texture and the look of the packaging. Other than that, they seem to have the exact same ingredients. I wouldn't say that one works better than the other. I think the English one is slightly more drying than the New Zealand one. I mean, that could just be a weather thing. I don't know if weather's got anything to do with it, just because England is generally colder than New Zealand. But I do think that they are basically the exact same. If one were to move countries, I don't think there should be an issue with them being different products, because I think because it's all from the same company, they should be the same thing regardless of country. So I think should be fine buying from another country. I don't think it's really gonna make much of a difference. So yeah, that is my video, my update on the Lush Herbalism cleanser. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment in the comments down below what your opinion on Lush is, or Herbalism. Maybe give advice for other people with different kinds of skin, what kind of Lush products you would personally recommend. Recommend any other products to me that you think would be interesting or would be good for me to try, just because I'm always looking for new things. I wouldn't try a new cleanser, like I'm set on this one for now. I think this is definitely something I will continue with, but if you have any moisturizers or toners or anything that you think would benefit my skin, then please let me know. Subscribe if you're new or want to stay updated, and remember to click that bell button so that you are notified whenever I post new content. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye! Hang on, let me just